Hey friends, my name's Coronavirus. Everybody calls me COVID. Ah! I'm not gonna make you look at my awful face. Yeah, so this sucks. I tested for COVID today, and like usually you have to wait. The tests the tests they tell you to wait like 15 minutes. Yeah, I dripped the stuff on there, and it was like, you have COVID. It actually jumped up and it screamed like, you've got COVID, you jerk fit. No, it didn't, but the line showed up instantly. This is going to be a very short stream, but hey, we can look at some flight footage like what we just looked at from Rampage. That was Micro Mayhem, the best flight line at Rampage. What do you think of that, world? Yeah. So there's that. Hey, look, this is me flying the 65mm Glip Glop at UCI. So one of the really cool things, I don't know why I said that. Something that I like to do is I'll test with the tiny whoops, and because like if a tiny whoop. Because tiny whoops are safe, and if you can fly around an area with a tiny whoop, then you damn well better be able to fly around that same area with like everything else. So yeah, a lot of times I'll bring the tiny whoops with me, and I'll just whoop around. And this is me doing that. This is the 65mm rig with the Batwing mount. And Walksnail light on 300 mAh batteries, and yeah, an Express LRS. I actually did get it to failsafe a bunch. You might see it in a little bit. So this is like practice. That's why everybody's like hanging out on the racetrack and like they're practicing doing drop-ins and stuff. And yeah, this is so like I'm basically flying my little horseshoe path over and over and over again, and just keeping an eye on the the RSSI and the link quality, just to kind of get a feel. Is there any area where there's weird RF going on? And then it gives me some cool content for these live streams. Yay! Look at them moving up and down. It also like helps me understand. It helped me understand how much they're really going to move up and down. Yeah. You know. And like, you know, we can't hurt a fly because it's a tiny whoop, and you can fly through people's legs, and they absolutely lose their minds, and they love it. So, yeah, that's something that I did. Yo, COVID is for sure a neurological disease. My God, dude. My brain has been just like broken for the past. That's my ear. Did you guys like my ear? It was a good ear shot. This is going to be a short live stream because I feel drunk. ELRS put out 3.4, and it's really good. Watch Matt's text video. I'm not looking forward to having to update all my receivers, but it'll be worth it because it's going to let you bind in a bunch of different ways. Just watch Mad's text video. But it's good. I'm tempted to just buy a whole bunch of new receivers rather than suffering through the literal torture that is updating the damn things. But I don't know. Maybe I'll buy that stupid Radio Master thing that you have to solder to it. Look at this, man. This is a tiny whoop. This thing is like 30 grams all up. And I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of jello, but it was kind of cloudy. It's just fly through people's legs, man. So now I'm standing a little bit farther back. Look at that fan. The fan's getting me. Now I'm standing a little bit farther back, and this is when I started to run into some failsafe issues. I think you'll see it in the next a couple of files here. But yeah. If, it already says none. Where's the, what? Oh, second subtitle. I get it. Yikes. Yeah. It's fine. Micro PP. What a name. What a YouTube name. Micro PP with a 25 PLN super chat. Meds Fund. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Kevin Sumner says 40,000 KV 0702s came, just finished the build, still need to configure the flight controller. My body is ready. Get ready to die. CMYK says, what's up? Curtis Hayes says, just passed 1,000 subs on my YouTube channel. Congratulations, dude. That's a fucking massive milestone. It's so hard to get to 1,000. Good job, homie. Espander says, hello? Arc says, are there any good 0802 2S motors? Yeah. I mean, you can just use regular motors and then motor limit them down. But if you don't want to do that, there are some lower KV 802s. Just go to Tiny Whoop's website. All those motors are happy model. They're all really good. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Once this is done, I'm going to put a memory card in that might have some GoPro footage on it from Rampage. Curtis Hayes says, go to bed. Curtis Hayes, don't tell me what to do. I'm an adult. I'll do what I want. You're not my dad. Are you? All right, now we're back to this. All right, we watched a little bit of this on the intro. So hold on, I want to see if I got some half decent 5-inch shreddage. You guys have to see these Wasp Major motors. They're ridiculous. I hope there's some footage on here. There's a chance that I have no footage whatsoever. Because I put the other memory... Ah, here it is! Oh, good. Good. I thought maybe the session didn't record anything. Check this out, yo. Here's the... here's the Wasp Majors on 4934 GemFan props at 100%. This is absolutely ridiculous. Is there any audio? Yeah. There's a little bit of audio. Wait till you see this. Am I on the right screen? Yeah. Look at this. Here they go. Oh, wait, no. This is the full FPV experience, yo. I go outside to fly 5-inch, plug a rig in, and Crossfire has just unbound itself. All of my rigs unbound themselves again. I cannot wait to get rid of Crossfire. I didn't do any updates. I didn't do anything. Everything just unbound itself, which is like the second time that that's happened in the last couple of months. And then I put another rig up here, and the VTX doesn't work. The full FPV experience. And then, so I went back to the first rig, and I got all up in there, and I got it rebound. Here you go. Here's the Wasp Majors. Look, look at these stupid things. Wasp Majors at 100% on a rig that weighs like 610 grams. Ready for this? Hold on to your butts. I didn't say dicks. Ready? Whew. Here's a big hit coming. Ready? Look at that. Just like... No, hold on. I really laid into it. There it is. Oh. Look at that, yo. I was like, no. That was all I needed. Listen to how quick the throttle blip is. Ready? Oh, for God's sakes, Jim. Here comes. Just like a quarter of a second. Look at the distance it carried. Absurd. So then this is when, again, the full FPV experience. This is when I realized that I have no OSD. I tried to go into the OSD menu, but I didn't have any OSD, so the OSD menu was invisible. And so I was like, screw it, I'll be okay. I'll just fly it. Look at it! Look at that! What? These are the 19-something kV ones, too. These aren't even the crazy kV ones, or 1850 or 90, whatever the hell they are. So then this is me remembering that I have throttle on a knob on the controller, on my transmitter. So I used throttle on a knob, and I brought it down to 80%. So now they're on 80%. Still, horrendous power! Look at that shit, yo! Look at this! This is like 200 feet! Ooh! But I figured to hell with it. What could go wrong? Let's just fry. Dang! Oh! Yeah! Look at the carry! What the fuck? So stupid! So much fucking power! Yeah, so the Wasp Majors, I don't think I'm gonna keep them. They're a little bit heavier than the F40 Pro 4s, and they make way more power, and I don't want it or need it. I would rather have a lighter motor that makes less power. So yeah, Wasp Majors will be up for sale. You'll get to see, I mean, this is the first battery I flew on them. You'll get to see all the batteries here. What? Hey! Oh, I didn't realize I got the double. First try and I got the double. No shit. Look at me. Oh, and I got it with a wall tap. Oh! Smack my ass and call me Sally. Don't, though. Don't. I really wanted to get in the side there. Yeah, Crossfire is just awful. Just awful. Like, what a heap of shit. I don't understand it. Like, what? Why? Why does it do that? Why does it just unbind itself? Look at your boy, just, like, this is like, oh! Look at this guy, fucking 5th 5-inch battery in the last year. Just lighting the world, not really on fire, but, like, you know, flying alright. Oh, I really wanted that. I really wanted to let that hang. I wonder if it would have, I wonder if it would have gone in there. Oh, I think it would have. I think if I'd flattened it out to the right, it could have gone through there. But I was like, nah, first battery, don't go completely ballistic this early. Anybody that says, like, flying tiny whoops is not real flying and you can't get good, tell them to show them this and be like, here's someone that hasn't flown a 5-inch or even a 3-inch rig in a full year and has only flown tiny whoop. Are you this good? No? Then shut your face before I eat it. I'll tell you what. Oh! 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 I'll tell you what. The crazy high KV tiny whoops. I mean, they don't feel just like this, but they feel. Yeah, I don't know. I'm able to just rail 5-inch rigs. You know what I mean? Yeah, mega power tiny whoop. You know what it is? The crazy high KV tiny whoops are really hard to fly, and so you have to, like, really work hard. And then 5-inch rigs are kind of hard to fly too because it's mayhem. So yeah, man. Train with crazy KV tiny whoops. That's what I say. That's what I say. In my sick, demented state. Oh, now the session has decided to not have a microphone, just for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, this is the same rig. I flew the same. This is the same rig, analog. No OSD whatsoever. So I was just trying to feel for the battery sag, which worked. Other than with the last battery that I discharged down to like 3.2 per cell. I was like, why won't it take off? What a piece of shit! And then I'm like, oh. So yeah. I killed the Tattoo R-Line, but it was already pretty beat up. And it happened after a really hard crash that really mangled the living balls out of it. So yeah, this flight line is called the Nook. This was Monday. Why do you keep doing that, computer? Why are you doing this freezing shit again? Am I going to have to demolish your face? Is that the deal? We're going to watch 5 batteries. We're going to watch 6 batteries today. And then I'm going to say bye, and I'm going to go lay back on the couch again. Because I feel like a bag of donkey dicks. There was look what I'm working on here. Look what I'm working on. Look at I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. Not just like one trick at a time. Ready? Wall ride, and then throw it over here and tuck in that little gap. You'll see. You'll see. Eventually I get it. I didn't get it like totally smooth. Look what I'm getting. Look what I'm cooking. Check out what I'm cooking, friends. If anybody says let him cook, I'm going to punch you. Stop saying things that other people... Yeah, see, I'm trying to get it in there. Stop saying things that everyone says. It's bad. Oh, what if I'd gotten it from the moon shot? Oh, God. Look at that. Look at it stop. And... Oh, I guess it didn't stop. I wasn't looking right at it. I was looking away. It looked like it stopped really good. I thought it stopped the way that the tiny whoops stop when I get it just right, and it just, like, freezes in space and time. Yeah, see, I kind of half-assed it. That's what I was going for. I don't know. I don't care. I was just flying for fun. I'm not trying to make, like, epic FPV footage. I'm not gonna get famous off of flying 5-inch rigs. Everybody does it. It's just fun. I almost died up there at some point. It's coming. There's like a net up there. There it is. Yo, here's what we're gonna do. From now on, we're gonna say, let's stay. That's the new one. Let's stay. It's the opposite of let's go. It's for, like, you know, everything. Because whenever people say let's go, it doesn't make any fucking sense at all. So you might as well say let's stay and make an ass out of all the morons that say let's go. So that's it. We're gonna say let's stay. I'm gonna I told CMYK about it. I said, yo, sticker idea. Let's stay. What's the opposite of send it? Leave it? Should we say leave it? I already say leave it. Receive it? That's pretty good. Oh, boy. I hate everything. Hey, the microphone's back. Yes! Oh, that beautiful, beautiful, Session 5 mic. Oh, God. Microphone. Session 5 audio. Get up in there! Are you not entertained? I watched Rebel Moon 1 and 2 yesterday with Maggie. Look at this. Analog got range, bro. This was on Monday. Nobody else was flying. Come on, stop freezing, you jerk. Look at that. That was the ESC doing something very weird. This is actually the budget rig with some weird hack RC ESC. It had two big glitches. That one, and there's another one coming up here at some point. Oh! I remember that. Didn't realize I was getting so close to the corner. Hey! Oh! That was not a wall tap. I should have ND filtered. Looks a little bit like a flip book. Get in there. Get it? Don't not get it. Yeah, get around that corner. Good past me. Yeah, these Wasp Majors make all the power in the world. Too much power for me. I would rather have a little bit less power and a little bit lighter weight. They are pretty light, though, all things considered. Like, compared to most motors, they're light. But I have a whole bunch of F40 Pro 4s. So I'm just going to stick with them. Because they're almost 2 grams lighter. Yeah, up here, there's all these wires. One of the guys in the tent was like, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, there's a net. I'm like, oh, shit. Forgot about that. This was way fun, man. These are a fun few batteries. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, ho, ha. Cloudhopper rewound a RS-0802 to 30,000 kV. Holy hell, 3 more to go. How long did it take you to do just the one? I wanted to get in here. Hey! I think it went through. Hey! Yeah, I think the battery's... I think you can kind of hear the battery starting to go to hell. How long have I been flying? I've been flying a while. Yeah, I've been flying 3 minutes. Nah, I guess it's still okay. 3 minutes and 15. These are big motors, though. Like, I've never flown these motors before. I don't know what kind of runtime to expect. Ay! That was a close one. Get in there. Ay! Only one. Hey! Couple hours. Nice. Oh! Hey! Hey! Ha! Ho! All the gaps, baby. All them motherfuckers. Tiny whoop power, my friends. CMYK had the exact same experience flying 5-inch at Quasmus. Ah! This is when... So after this, it wouldn't take off. How sick would that have been? I was trying to... Yeah, so that's like full throttle, and it's barely taken off. How sick would that have been? I was secretly trying to get this, one of these sideways jibbo jabbos. But you guys know me, I don't like to just do tricks, right? Like I try to do it in the middle of flying. That made me sad that I didn't get it there. That would have been extra hot. But then the battery would have been all the way dead while I was still in the air, and that would have been interesting. But yeah, that actually broke an arm, too. I think because it hit... Ready? A metal pole. So yeah, that didn't look like a very hard hit, but we were trucking pretty good. And yeah, that's all the 5-inch flying that I did at Rampage. 751. 751. Yeah, that was it. I tried to fly the I tried to then fly the Razorback and the either right or left front ESC channel said, nah, no, nope. And then the one rig, the VTX wasn't working, and then the other rig, the other rig just didn't fly. I don't know. Just leave me alone. Cloudhopper says, hope you're better soon. Me as well. Me too. That's the thing that you say. Hey, look, the Grinderino. Let's plug it in. Wait, no. Hold on. Let's, hold on. No, it's fine. This live stream is almost over. Hurry up and talk to each other. I was like, you know what? I'll just put the desktop camera on, and then everybody, you know, that hangs out in the chat can, like, talk to each other. And I can just be... oh, yeah, so Patient Zero. I don't think I was actually Patient Zero. I don't know. So I went, so the BMX World Championship thing is World Championship. There's people from all over the world. And so maybe, so that was, yay! That was Thursday, Friday, Saturday of last week. So maybe I got it then, and then I got to Rampage Saturday night, and then I was at Rampage on Sunday, and maybe I spread it all around. There's a bunch of people, but I forgot to say that. There's a bunch of people from Rampage that have it. Most of them I did not talk to, though, so I don't think I was actually Patient Zero, but, you know, clickbait, right? But, so yeah, Sunday, maybe I spread it around, and then Monday. But see, the people that I was hanging out with a lot, like Kevin Sumner, they don't have it, so I don't think I was actually Patient Zero. But Tuesday, I started to have symptoms like crazy. And so, like, I don't think I could have gotten it on Sunday, and then it showed up by Tuesday. I think the gestation period is longer than that. But I don't know. Maybe. I hope not. I hope I didn't spread it all around. Yep. This is my life. This is my nightmare. I'm plugging in the Grinderino. Hold on. Let's go in here. And let's make a new folder. 24 5 20. Rampage. Let's make another Rampage folder that I can fill up with footage that I never edit. That's what the Grinderino sounds like. Sounds a lot like a quad, eh? There it is. Oh, that's not a lot of stuff. But let's copy it over anyway. No, I think that's about right. I think I flew 4 batteries. I'm very sad that this second file does not appear to... So when you get the little thumbnail, that's a good thing. That means that the beginning and the end of the file was written. When you just get a weird little logo like this, that typically means that the end of the file was not written, and it's basically corrupt. Although I think you can like put it into Handbrake and like write the end of the file. I don't know. Fusion Catalyst says, weren't you saying a week ago that you didn't like ELRS because it would randomly unbind? No, ELRS doesn't randomly unbind. That's Crossfire. ELRS, I haven't liked ELRS up until this point because it's a pain in the ass to bind. It's just a pain in the ass. But with 4.3 or 3.4, whatever the hell it is, it should be way, 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 way better. And I've kind of come around to ELRS. Now, what really helped is when I had two modules, one for 2.5 and one for 3.0. That helped the situation quite a bit. And I haven't like bitched and moaned about ELRS in a while. But yeah, I've never had ELRS unbind. And Crossfire unbinds, I don't know. My guess would be like every 4 or 5 times I fly it, which is pretty unbelievably bad if you really think about it. Like, that's insane. I don't fly Crossfire very often. I mainly fly it for gigs, and yeah, that it's been about every 3 or 4 or 5 gigs, I have to completely rebind Crossfire, which really blows because it's like, hey, we hired this professional guy, and here he is, and he's ready to go. Why is he sticking screwdrivers into his stuff, telling us that we need to wait? And like with gigs, I check all of my gear the night before and make sure that everything is good. And then, yeah, I don't understand. I just don't understand. And like, I'm not one of these people that like constantly updates it where you know, you can maybe say like, well, yeah, stop updating it. I just leave it on the whatever version it is that had been working. And like, what's really annoying is that it had been fine. It was not doing this for a while. It's not like I updated it and then all of a sudden it's doing this unbinding shit. It's like I haven't updated it in probably like a year and a half, and then just all of a sudden, like, I don't know, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, this shit started. And it's not just me. Like, whenever I say this, a dozen people are like, yeah, what the hell? So the new ELRS 3.4 also integrates Gemini support, which is dual band 900 and 2.4 at the same time, which is infinitely better than Crossfire because it's not only the longer wavelength of 900, but it's also the 2.4 wavelength, which doesn't get blasted out of the sky by cell towers. And just in general, ELRS 2.4 has been incredibly bulletproof for so many people. The reason that the Tiny Whoop was fail-safing is that they use a janky little piece of wire. It's a beta FPV AIO with a janky little piece of wire that goes in between the Walksnail VTX and the AIO. It's like the absolute worst possible scenario for RF. So the fact that it works at all is a miracle. And it only fail-safed when I put it down behind a bunch of dirt when I was standing behind the Jumbotron. So yeah, it was not surprising at all that it fail-safed. Crom says, mind sharing the specs of the 65mm Walksnail Whoop. I only saw you on 75 Walksnail Whoops. It's the same exact thing as the 75s. Beta FPV cross style AIO. Walksnail light. I have 0702, 36,000 kV motors on it, bi-blades, the 1210 bi-blades, newbie drone, what's the word? Crosshatch? Cockroach. Newbie drone cockroach, V3 frame, and then the Batwing mount. The Batwing mount that that Timmons designed. Woo, boy! Look at that. Look at that. That's an opened box. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look what's over in the corner. Sorry to anybody wearing headphones. This is fine. The USB on the lava lamp died. Like, how? How did that die? Here you go. Here's the Grinderino. This is a Grinderino with a 20 by 20 stack. I haven't weighed it. With Walksnail, old school Walksnail, the dual antenna, and just absolutely abused to death X-Nova 1804 3500s on 4S. The Grinderino itself is 205 grams. And then I was running 4S 850s on it, which weigh an amount of weight. All up, what you're looking at is 303 grams. Not a lot of power. The 3500 kV is not quite enough. Oh, and this is on this is on T-Motor 3140 propellers, 3.1 inch 40 pitch propellers. Super durable props. But unfortunately, not quite enough power. Still moves pretty good though, right? Like, not terrible. Oh, fart. What's cool is not having a lot of power. It's super accurate. Like, you can, you have tons of throttle resolution. Look how good Walksnail looks too. But yeah, like that was full throttle there, and it didn't. Yeah, it doesn't have quite enough power. I'm gonna play around with some 3.5 inch props. No, that was a bang. These are all banged up batteries. At this point, right, like any of my good batteries, I use for work stuff, and then like as batteries get banged up, they become the freestyle batteries. So when I fly freestyle, a lot of times like my runtime will be terrible because it's like a battery that I over discharged when using it for work. So yeah, don't judge these rigs by these batteries. Look at this thing though. Express ELRS doing its thing, just going forever. Yeah, I'm gonna need to run. This is. I didn't realize this thing was so heavy. That probably has something that I've had rigs on these motors before. Oof, I've had rigs on these motors before that are 3-inch, and they've felt a lot better than this. Look at all those BBs. Look at all them 6mm BBs. Yeah, this is just a heavy bastard though. So I guess I'm going to move this over to 3.5 inch props, high pitch 3.5 inch props, because this was, you know, I'm okay with rigs that don't have a ton of power. I don't know. This is kind of okay though. Man, these 3140 props they're just so goddamn durable. But yeah, I would like this to have a little bit more stank-a-lot-of-puss than this. So I'll probably get this Grinderino on the 3.5-inch props, and then on the other option is to run it on 5S. I have a couple of 5S 550 mAh batteries, so I could do that. I don't know though. Look at this! I almost got this on the first shot. Oh wait, no, second shot. Whee! Third shot. Fourth shot. Never mind. Oh no! Tell me oh no, I don't have the so that's the battery that's not. Oh, it's on the goggles. In the goggle, this battery here, the end of this battery. No, yeah, it was the first shot. Yeah, right, because we were just watching the last file. Yeah, the first time I tried that ladder dive, I got it almost. I got all the way to the last little thing, and then I hit it in the front, and it ripped the battery off. And so these are the files from the onboard. On the goggles, I have the file, that one. Is that 6 batteries? Did we watch 6 batteries? Have you guys had enough time to catch up with each other? Everybody cool? Let me get caught up on chat, and then I'm gonna go. Kevin Sumner says I'm not sick yet. Cloudhopper says, do you think 30,000 kV is too hot for 75mm jungle jib? I have flown the 27,000s and the 30,000s a bunch on the jungle gym bashers, and there is very little difference. I think 27,000 is as high as we really want to go. I mean, at 30,000, you can just motor limit it down a little bit. I mean, it's totally fine. So yeah, it's not the end of the world, but I'm not really yeah. I'm not gonna yeah. Stoffel says I'm fine, maybe not you. So maybe not you. Good. Hypnos in the house. What's up, homie? Hey, for the record, I accidentally called Hypnos Simos. I have absolutely no idea. It was because I had COVID, because I had a neurological disease. That's it. Yeah, Hypnos is who did the wrote Rampage on the ground inside of Micro Mayhem and helped Kevin Sumner a ton with the setup, and is just generally an awesome dude. And he also has, in my opinion, what should have been the winning, I forget which category it was in, but his community spotlight submission I think should have won. It is super fucking cool. Go to his channel. I'm sure it's up there. Go subscribe to Hypnos, you heathens. Go do it. He says, I was around you a lot at Rampage, haven't gotten sick. Good. All right, so I was not, Jackalope says leprosy. I was not patient 0. 661 says, my coworkers told me his grandson just raced in the World Championship BTX race. In that race, he's 9 years old. I was all like, I know the dude who flew drones there. Nice. Yo, the little kids were hysterical at that event. Little tiny bicycles, and then they're like with their little feet, and then like they didn't jump anything, but like the jumps were like mountains for them. So they were like, it was really just the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Paulie Shortcut says, I like how you had an ELRS and crossfire in case of emergency. Yeah. I learned that lesson in Salt Lake City. In Salt Lake City, we were near, we were near high tension power lines. This was a cycling gig that I flew with the sub 250 rigs, chase rigs, live flying rigs. And Crossfire was fail-safing at about, I don't know, 300 feet away. So after that event, I added ELRS receivers to both of those rigs, and I can just swap the UART with a Speedy B. Haven't had to do it yet, but yeah. Curtis Hayes says, "What's your opinion of the Session 4? I can get one for $60. Get it. It's well worth $60. It's nowhere near as good as the Session 5, but it's a lot less expensive than the Session 5, and it's just as durable. I actually have a bunch of stuff on the channel that I filmed with Session 4s. So you can absolutely take a look at... so just come in here and search for Session 4. And yeah, there you go. $300. This is the budget rig, $300 rig plus Session 4 at the stables. And then, so there's one edit. And then I flew Steele's house with the Session 4, which is absolutely hysterical. Those are the two that I can really remember. Again, definitely not as good as the Session 5. Like the 4 to 5, there was a big step up. But, oh, I forgot to... Whoops. Patrons, you made it without even getting the email. Way to go. Sorry about that. Yeah. It's just as durable. You beat the living hell out of it, and it looks really decent. The Session 5s are coming down in price on eBay, but they're still over $100. So for almost half as much money, the Session 4 is awesome. Really, really, really good. Fusion Catalyst says there's parts all over to get into the box. Nah, it's just me spreading shit out on the floor. Paulie Shortcut says, but did you do the disarm death dive challenge? I did not. I remember when we did that. Nobody did it. Nobody made a video of doing it. I forget what it even was. Nathan Otis says, I thought this event was huge. Why are you by yourself? Because it was Monday. During the event, I'm in Micro Mayhem, saying hi to people, running the flight line, hanging. And then Monday, after everybody's gone home, those of us that volunteer for the event stay and just rip. And we have the place to ourselves, and it's just amazing. Crom says, thanks for sharing the flights. Super fun, quite impressive. Thank you, dude. Paulie Shortcut says, got to get that booster shot for that COVID. You know, I got 2 boosters. I got the original vaccine, and then I got 2 of the boosters. And then I was like, I'm fine. Nope. Walter says, if you limit the RPM, RPM, then it gives more flight time. A lot? Not a lot. Some, for sure, but not a lot. And you know, that actually reminds me to turn the throttle knob back up. The reason why I've stopped using the knob on the transmitter to limit the throttle is that I always forget to turn it back up to 100%, and then I start flying other rigs, and they all feel like shit. And I did that. I flew a gig on Tuesday with the Cinewhoop with an 80% throttle limit, and I didn't even notice it, to be honest, because it's, you know, Cinewhoop life. But yeah, limiting the RPM doesn't really give you that much extra flight time. What burns battery is all up weight and how fast you cruise. Those are the two things that really, really, really affect flight time. How much power the rig makes at full throttle. Think of how infrequently you're at full throttle, right? When we go full throttle, it's yip. So we're there for like a 1/16 of a second. And then you fly around for another like 15, 20, 30 seconds, and yoop. So yeah, maximum power doesn't really have much of an effect on flight time, believe it or not. Cloudhopper says, I think my options on rewinding 0802s is either 26,000 or 30,000. I'll try 7 winds on a set and see what 26,000 kV does. I would do them 30. I would do them 30,000 kV and then just motor limit them down. Oh, man, my throat hurts so bad. Mac FPV says, been a while, glad to be here. You came on a terrible day, Mac. I have COVID, and I'm just mangled, and I'm about to end the stream. But lots of other streams are good. Off-Axis got his stickers today. Jeff Classic says, I too have COVID since yesterday. What the hell, dude? Cold Power, Jeff, were you at Rampage? Hey, who was it? Was there anybody at Rampage that has COVID? Say it in the chat or leave a comment if you're watching this not live. His stream's about to end. Cole Power says, if you put the throttle limit on a switch, your radio will complain when it's not in default position. That's true, but then you have to just pick a number, right? On the knob, I can do 99%, 98%, 97%. But that's interesting. That's super interesting. Especially because there are switches on the radio that we don't really use, you know? Like, we only really use 8 channels. So, like, this, for example, the switch all the way off on the left, I never use. So I could set that switch to be, like, 80% and 60%. That's interesting. Although I don't really use throttle limiting all that much anymore. I hardly ever use it anymore, to be honest. So yeah. But that's a great idea. Paulie Shortcuts with a $5 super chat. Thank you, homie. He says, feel better. I'm close to flying for work thanks to your knowledge. Very cool. Should I make them buy an Avata 2 or make Cinewoop GoPro 12? If they're buying it, make them buy an Avata 2. The video quality is going to be better, and in terms of flying for work, that's what matters. And if they're paying for it, hell yeah. You know, like a Cinewoop with a GoPro 12 is not going to be as expensive as an Avata 2. And you're going to get less runtime and worse video quality. It would be kind of nice for them to buy you a GoPro 12 and then for you to use it on your other stuff, but then if you break it, you're screwed. So yeah, I would actually make them buy you an Avata 2, to be honest. It feels insane saying that, but at the moment today, the best possible video quality that we can get is with one of those. At some point, the 04 system will come out, and then it'll be, and then there'll be more of a conversation to be had here. Because with the Avata 2, if it blows up, you're doomed. You know, you're waiting on DJI to fix it. It's going to be really expensive to fix, I'm sure. But yeah, today, screw it. Have them buy you an Avata 2, and then down the road, tell them that when the 04 system comes out, tell them that the Avata 2 got lost in a tree. Don't do that. But yeah, today it's the absolute best Cinewoop, period. Ridiculous. What's up, Ian Bennett? I'm awful. I have the COVID. I have the big cough. Walter says, I'm drinking, smoking, you cannot go. I'm about to go. Kevin Sumner says, you could have Edge TX read out the throttle cap when you arm. If it's lower than 100% with some logical switches work. That's a good idea too. Although I would get so tired of it reading out 100%. I can't remember the last time I throttle limited. So yeah, it's really not a big deal. It was just the one thing at Bing Bong. Curtis Hayes says, make sure you keep eating even though you feel like it. Yeah, I eat like a motherfucker when I'm sick. I don't really take I become like a fucking tree hugging hippie when I get sick, and like I don't take hardly any medicine. And I just take shit. I take 2 emergencies a day. I eat like a motherfucker. I just eat all day and I drink all day and I just rest like crazy. And I just embrace the man flu. Yeah, that's how I've handled sickness for the last like 15 years. And I don't know. Not dead yet. All right. Thanks for the super chats, friends. Thanks for coming in. Ian Bennett says the virus. Kevin Summers, the last comment of the live stream, he says, have it only read if it's less than 100%. That's a good idea. Curtis Hayes says, see if there's a mobile IV service around you. Look into a Myers cocktail. No, I'm good. I can already tell that it's getting better. Today, I feel yesterday, And the day before, like, I was a wreck, dude. Like, there was zero chance of me live streaming. Yeah, today today I actually started feeling a little bit better, which is why I'm here. But I'm no longer here. I love you guys. Bye, 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 bye. Here's a little bit more flying. I don't know what this is. SanDisk 128. I don't know. So here's me flying a rampage. AJ Farrer with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, dude. Cloudhopper with a $5 super chat. Get better fast. Get well soon. Thank you, guys. Very cool. Very, very cool of you. What is this? Is this? Oh, this is the GoPro footage. We already looked at this. Hold on. I wanna play you something that we haven't looked at yet. Here's something more from Bing Bong Sing Along. Here's some more from Micro Mayhem. Oh, shit. Here you go. I'm playing you out. I'm playing myself out. Here's Micro Mayhem. I don't know what I was flying. I don't know what I was doing, but it's 4 gigabytes, so it's gonna be a thing. I'll see you guys Sunday. I'll feel better than today, because I can't feel any worse. That's not true. Oh, this is... Hold on. No, this is the wrong thing. What is this? Oh, shit. This is the wrong memory card. Hold on. Where's the right memory card at? I think that would be this one, maybe? There you go. There you go. And rum. No, don't get drunk when you're sick, friends. Drinking is bad. Drinking is poison. Don't poison yourself when there's... I don't know. Do whatever you want. Here's the thing in the place. Oh, wait, no. Here. Here is a really solid Grinderino battery. This is the one that's corrupted on the other flip-flop. Here's here's the Grinderino at its best. I was flying good here. I love you guys. I'll see you Sunday. Bye 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 bye. Later, friends. Wait a second, that's not the one. Hold on. Oh god, it's my big dumb face. Wow, I look way better. Look at that. The healing power of you guys. That's not the one. Hold on. Wait, maybe it is the one. I think this is the one. Hold on, let me go to the end. Oh, yeah, this is the one. Okay. Bye again. Bye-bye.